We back. So we had a slight problem with the recording the first half of this. Basically the audio just killed itself, I don't know. And so we're kind of starting halfway through. Obviously I've noticed this, you know, we can sort something out. But we're doing this. Here we go. We have our Haskell up again. We're making a word search this time. This is what we've got so far. This and this and this, which so far takes some words to find, you know, the list of words that you want to find, and the density, and it creates an empty word search of stars that will be the right size. So that's what we've got at the moment. Now, this took, what, half an hour, something like that? Because I'm stupid and I don't know what I'm doing, so this tiny bit of code took half an hour, because sure, why not? But we do have it now. I did record all of that yesterday, but yeah, audio killed itself. So there is no video of that to go up, which is kind of sad, because that was a bunch of wasted time then, wasn't it? However, what we do have is this one. So we'll go from here, right? We'll go from here and see what happens. So if I just show you what's up with it, we've got our CMD here. So what I can do is I can run, say, this, right? On you need to give it the argument twice for reasons, but let's say you want a grid of size 7 and 7. That's our grid. And what we can also do is find grid size on, say, the example that we had from the last one. Oh yeah, and also say the density. We get 8. So then what we can do as well is we can do here, and we can just pass this straight into here. So let's say we want a grid of density 0.5 with the words from the example on the first challenge. There you have it. Right, that's basically what we've got so far. So, you know, that's not too bad. Progress at least has been made. We just need to actually populate it with letters, which is obviously going to be the hard bit. I'm apparently tired. But yes, there you go. So that's what we've got. I can't remember anything major happening in the video that we missed anyway, so I'm not going to go over that for too long. Basically, that's what I did. We did that. You don't get to see me struggle over doing that. But you can see that code that I've got for that. Basically, this is just some maths. We concatenate the whole list of strings. We find the length of it, divide it by the density. You need to convert that from an integral, apparently, for some reason. That's some unnecessary brackets, I think. No, it's not. Yeah, okay, we'll keep that. You square root it, and then you're ceiling it, and that's just maths, right? Finding square root size of the whole thing, depending on the length of the words. Then we have here, we've got make empty row and make empty grid, which are separate functions. I don't think they needed to be, but I just did that. So this takes an integer, basically adds a star onto a list of characters, does it recursively, so we get the number of x's, and that makes the length, and then this function basically just does the same thing as this one, but instead of adding a star on, it just calls this, right? You see here, it just calls it on the argument here, and adds that onto a list of calls to this, basically. So yeah, that's how we did that one. So what we're moving on to now, like I say, is actually adding the words onto the grid. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put on some music.
Ah, the holidays.
Ah, yes, the
They
holidays.
were the ones you love.
Here we go.
As they passed.
Nice, we got some music on. And then with this, we've got random. Where is it? Here we go. We're importing random. So we're going to use that to shove letters in, basically, for each word. So let's start by making a new function. Here we go. So let's add a word, just the one for now. So we're going to take a string and I guess a list of strings, huh? And that's going to return a list of strings. Right, so this is the actual word search that we've got, which at the start is just going to be this star thing. And then this is the word that we're adding. Right. So I think this is probably going to happen recursively. So what I'll say, we'll do G for grid, and then we just return G, right? So if you give it nothing, right, yeah. And then we've got letter to letters, and a grid G. And then we need to pick a random. We'll pick two random numbers, right? That's what I'll do. So I don't actually know how to use Haskell random, to be honest. So let me just look that up, see what the actual commands are. So what have we got? Yep, that looks good. Next. Returns an int that is uniformly distributed over the range returned by genRange. And a new generator. Maybe not actually. I don't know. Let's just put it in here and see what it does, right? Wait, what argument is G though? I don't really know what G is. I'm confused. I'm kinda confused.
Women know too much. I'm all for girls that don't know too much. It's different class.
First we'd break up, then we'd make up. Took a breaking point to wake up. Now I'm putting on my makeup, clear the room. Left you screaming in the kitchen. Second I turned the ignition. Sped away from all your bitching. Fuck you too. Tick tock, I've been waiting for this. Tick tock, you ain't ready for this. I see you calling on my phone. If you miss me,
Okay, so apparently we do something like this. So let me try this. Random R. We'll have 1 and 10, sure, because that's what it says. And then new std gen. No, see that doesn't work. Aha. Okay, we'll do it properly, like well they actually did, instead of trying to cheat, because I feel like it probably makes a difference. Yeah, see that one worked that time, huh? That seems complicated. Ah, we can apparently do this though. Let's try this. Aha! The fact that it's picking the same number a bunch worried me, but it looks like it's fine. But to be fair though, it does get the same number a lot. Is this just luck or like what the hell? Okay, whatever, I guess, whatever.
Bet you thought that I would come back, boy. Never thought I'd make a comeback, boy. If you ever try to come back, boy, you'll regret that. You never will forget that. Bet you thought that I would come back, boy. You never thought I'd make a comeback.
Okay, sure, we'll just do that then, I guess. It looks fine. So, for now, if we go back here, we want a number between 0 and length G, I guess, right? I think that, let me just check that that gives me the thing I want. The X word's 1. What have we got? Oh no, I want EX grid. Okay, yeah, true. That's what we want. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that looks good. But I need to take away 1. Where is it? Because it's inclusive, and we don't want it to be inclusive. That's why I spammed this a bunch, to see if it was inclusive or not. It includes 1 and 10. You see, we got both 1 and 10 when we did that. I'm smart. So yeah, we get that. So let's start just by putting the first letter in, see what happens, right? Because it's only the first letter that needs to be random, the rest of it's all going to be normal. So this is actually just adding the first letter, and then I'm going to call something that adds the rest of it. It's going to be recursive and it takes a direction and stuff, right? So this is where all the random generation happens. This is basically what I'm planning on doing. So if I do G, that, and then I run that again, now we get a random coordinate in G, right? How do we replace individual list elements? I can't remember. I'm thinking we're going to need to write our own function, basically. But we can do that, I'm just looking at these different methods and deciding which one looks good. Because obviously I'm going to need to make one specifically to do a two-dimensional array, which is the difficult bit. Okay, well, this one looks good. Let's just try this, right? Okay, so we're totally not just taking this straight off of Stack Overflow. We're totally not. Don't you worry about it. Whoa, look at that. Right, so, replace element. Not gonna lie, I don't like that. I would much rather have it all on one line, to be honest. So you take, the list, you take the thing to put in it, the coordinates, yeah, seems good. So you take the list, which is going to be G for grid, the element, which I'm going to call E. Wait, yeah, okay. Maybe I should swap these out now, huh? X is going to become E. That's all that happens. Right, here we go. Then we've got the X and Y coordinates, right? Basically. Y is C. So R is X. Right, this will just make more sense to me anyway. I'm sure that guy's done a good job. Right, so now let's see what he's doing. It is sure taking up a lot of space as well. Alright, so then what are we doing here? What is this doing? I think it looks good, because basically, right, we're taking the first X elements of G, which is the X coordinate, so this is the rows, right? So this should be Y, actually. I should swap these around. Yeah, I should swap these around. Because I'm going to be giving them in the other order. I thought I just did that. Right, so then we're taking the Y coordinate. Yeah. We add on the first half of the inner. This is the row, right? The first half of the row before you change it. You add on E, and then this is drop the whole row, including the one you've just replaced, and add that on. So that looks good. And then you've done that. I think this is going to work well. Let's try it. I probably could have come up with something like that after quite a while, you know. Oh, yeah, no, that's a good point, actually. Okay, so for now, let's just remove this. No, what I want to replace element. I want to put in L. The coordinate is going to be this. Right. Yeah, okay. you can see I just made this instead. What's the problem with it? What's the problem? Oh, we didn't give it G. Okay, no, my bad. There we go. You see, I added the G here, and then what's the problem with this? Really? But the first one's fine. Oh no, the first one is not fine. M0 int. So what if I just do? Yeah, quite literally. Music kill itself again. It seems to enjoy doing that. So I'll just fix it. There we go, fixed. No, I figured. What if I do something silly? Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Yeah, whatever. Right, let's see what the problem is. Right, what? Oh, my bad. I didn't remove it properly. Right, so what have we got? I'm just gonna Google this. Yeah, see, it's people that don't know how to do Haskell, adding returns and everything. I mean, come have a look. Yeah, come have a look. Yeah. Yeah. See, it's this kind of thing. This is why I was trying to add the doing. Because we have I/O, that's the thing. The random numbers. Yeah. Can we just convert it just straight up? Yeah, that's what I tried to do. That's what I tried to do though, isn't it? See, I'm not so stupid, I know what I'll do then. Rand1. And we'll do this. Right. Okay. Ah. Right. Rand2 is going to be that. And then we return. It's going to be a bit cleaner anyway, isn't it? So see if something like that works. No. Maybe it's because we need the brackets there. That made no difference. Wonderful. Oh no, it did. It totally made it better. Well, what's the problem here?
Greetings, friends. Let's play a game. What if you download League of Legends right now? Start playing.
There's that one. Yeah, so what we've got is this. Couldn't match chart with chart, string, chart, things, stuff. But the thing is, right, replace element is returning. Wait, you're passing it L. L is a char, so this should be a list of lists of chars. Huh? Okay, just for now. Let's just try that. I've just put. Did you see? Yeah, you saw that. Okay, good. I'm just putting an E there. See what that does. Yeah, see that doesn't help me. Okay, that's great. Well, that's good. At least it doesn't confuse me. Let's just try and make it more specific like that, see if that makes any difference. No. I don't know why it says it's a see, because no, we've just got this, you know.
Time to move, whether you're moving home or to a better
We've got this here.
Search HSBC Mortgages today.
It's expecting a list of strings. Actual type is a list of strings. I'm not sure why it's getting where it's getting the list of strings from. Give me a sec, I've got some roles to do. Just quick like. It will not take long, so don't you worry. Didn't get anyone particularly good. Well, I did get the event person though, which is cool. Because I've got most of them now. In fact, that was probably the last one, actually. Come and have a look, actually. There you go. It's probably about to ping me over here. Where else have I been pinged? I know what this ping is, so I don't need to worry about that one. There we go. So if I go there we go. Got all 5 now. The global badges here. These 5 here. Epic. I got a pin here as well. Let's just see if I have roles here. Nah. Oh, what about here? Yeah, we got rolls here, and we got a climb as well. So let's just take these quickly. Nice. Not a bad claim, if I do say so myself. Alright, now let's get back to this. Or rather, this. So, we're getting a list of strings, yes. And where is it coming from? Who knows? It says it's coming from here. Let's see what happens if I just randomly put stuff around here. Is that going to make it worse? I think that will make it worse. Yeah, see, now see, look, I added this here. What if I do that? Then it's going to complain about types? Yeah. Okay, what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to comment that lot out. Then it'll compile fine, and then I'm going to try to run replace element. Replace element, let's replace it with, so we'll take ex grid, we'll pass it the character E, and also we will give it I don't know, I guess let's just pick a random one, right? There we go, you see the E's gone in. And this is most certainly a list of strings, right? As expected. Wait, if I do this, show the whole thing in brackets, and then check its type. It's a list of strings. Exactly. See, this thing knows what's up. And just to check what we did do, if you think about it, this is 2 across, 1 down. So that's the wrong way around, isn't it? I clearly should have left it as it was, I suppose. Right? Oh, these coordinates, I always get confused with them. I mean, let's see. 0, 1, 2. Is that actually... No, so this is underneath each other, right? Yeah, so it is only 1 across and then it's 2 down. Yeah, okay, so we did the coordinates right. That's good, that's good. Okay. Now, if I come back over here, I realised as well we can change this to be a pos n, which will be nice. Just because why not, I guess. But then I'm not sure. So this is most definitely a list of strings. So why does it keep saying it's a list of strings? I'm really not sure about this one. What if I do this? Just suppose, right? Just suppose we try doing that. Obviously we need to remove all of these as well. Yeah, I figured we'd need the brackets there. Okay, so where are we? We're here, right? No instance for control. Huh? What's wrong with it? What? But this was working earlier. Wait, let me remove the concat again. Then it complains about this. But then when I put the concat back, it complains about this. What's up with that, huh? Because that can't be true. Something to do with lift, apparently. What does lift do? Confusing stuff. Whew. Yeah, that's yeah. Yeah, I'm right confused, to be honest. I'm gonna go away and have a look at it, and I'll come back when I've figured something out. Okay, so this is how far we've got up to. As you can see, the code is pretty much exactly the same. I took a bit of a break, so it's a bit later in the day, but basically I just needed to add this. I tried doing with the let, and this is what ended up working, so sure, I guess. Anyway, this works fine. I had thought of doing this before, because we did see the whole IO int thing when we were just returning the random number, but for some reason I thought that wasn't a thing that you were meant to do. I'm not really sure what the implications of adding this are, because I get confused. I can't remember exactly how IOs work, because I'm bad, but as you can see here, if you try add the word egg, it takes the first letter, it puts it in a random place in the list each time. They all appeared in the same one, but we've got one over here. What was the one here? One here. Yeah, there we go. And one here. So yeah, basically random places, which is great. That's what we wanted. Just the first letter for now, obviously. So yeah, that's good. And yeah, that works fine. Now, what we're actually going to need to do is not add it. We just need to store the coordinate. But I was just using this for testing to find out that replace element does in fact work. Because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding it later. For now, we just store the coordinate, but obviously we have the coordinate here in round 1, round 2. So that works fine. And then basically what we need to do before we actually add any of it is we need to check, you know, if it's okay to add it, right? So what I'm going to do is first it's going to check if there's a letter already there, right? Yeah, and then it's going to be doing this recursively. So in other words, what we need is another function. So we can do check word, for example, which is going to take a string, and it's going to take the grid as well, and it's also going to take the position, and also what is it called? Direction? It's not called direction though. Orientation. That's it. Orientation. Right, and that is going to return a bool, basically, if it's okay. And speaking of orientation, we do also need to generate the orientation. So let's do that. Oh, we'll just call it Ori, sure, why not? And then what we can do this. How many different orientations are there? 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So if we do it between 0 and 7, where are we? Here we go. Between 0 and 7, we use that as an index, and then we just create a list with all of these. Probably not a fantastic way of doing it. But this should work fine. And I think this one is going to need a let. So what I can do is I can just quickly reload that, see if it comes with an error. It does, fantastic. But that was because of this. Okay, so for now, check word. So what we're going to have the word, the grid, position, which is going to be X, Y, and the orientation. I guess that's going to depend. So we'll just leave that one for now, and then it can just return true, and I think that needs to be capitalized. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Right, let's just leave that like that for now. And yeah, that comes up with an error. Good. I was expecting it to. So what exactly is the error? Oh, I think we just need to do this. We index, and then what we can do is this, like that. I think that should work. Progress. Yeah, and we need a let there. That's good, I expected that. Okay. So it should work with that. Yep, that works fine. That works fine. And then if I run the add word from before with the egg, we get this. So there you go. This is all compiling, and it's still doing the same thing because we're not actually using Ori for anything yet. That's the point, though, isn't it? So now we actually need to use Ori. So yeah, first we need to check it. So we're going to pass the orientation to this. So let's start with forward, right? Let's say you get forward. Then so you basically need to go through each one, right? And I mean, check it, right? Check that it's okay. So first we're going to need a base case, actually. That's the base case. You'll see why in a minute. If the string is empty, then it actually does just return true. What am I doing? Check word, and then this is this doesn't need forward. Actually, this can be anything. In fact, they can all be anything. Let's just make them all anything. Whoopee! Yes. So then, what we do is we say, in the case where it's forward, we check to see if G, Y, X, I believe, is the way that we're going to have to index it. Yeah. G of Y, X, and then equals, oh wait, we don't need empty here. Letter in letters equals letter, or it equals star. Then what we're going to do is we're going to move onwards one. So we check word with ls G X plus 1 Y, right, and forward. Right, so it moves on one. It moves one to the right, and it then checks that one, right. However, what we do in the case where it does not equal the thing that we've got, this is because we could have the letters already there, in which case let's just use it, right? And then this is where the letter's empty, so it's fine to add it. But if it's not, that means it's already taken up by another letter. So then we just return false. You can't have it there. You know, we're just sad, right? Yeah. Oh, we're just sad. And then what we need is basically to do this, but for, you know, all of them, right? So we've got 8 to do. Oh dear. Okay, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh wait, yeah, that's 8. Okay. So then we had a list down here: forward, back, up, down, back, up, down. I can just do this actually. Right, there we go. Kind of like that. Wait, no. I just want to align all of these, right? That's just going to be a bit nicer, I think. There we go. They're all aligned now. So then this is still the thing that's going to be happening, but we do this differently. So for here we want to be going back one. For here we want to go up one, down one, up, forward. It's like this, up and back, down, forward, and down, back. Right, there we go. So that should do that correctly. Check if the word can be added, right? Yeah. So let's test that. I'm going to reload, it compiles, which is good. So yeah, now let's check. So we'll try and add the word. I know. Hi. To the grid. Let's actually generate a grid, right? Make empty grid, just for now. And that's going to take like, oh yeah, we're going to need brackets here, aren't we? Let's make it like it's going to need to be at least 6, so make it 7 by 7, right? And then, oh yeah, I just realised one error that we're definitely going to have, so we'll check that in a minute. Try adding it 0, 0 in the directions forward. True, that works fine. Here is where the problem arises, though, is if we try and do something like this. Index too large, because I forgot to check if it's going to go outside the grid. So basically we're going to need an extra case on all of these. Actually, coming up, here we go. So I've just added this in, and then what I'm going to say is if x is greater than length of g, there we go. I think that's the right way around. No, we want y greater than length of g. X greater than length of head of g. Just in case it's not a square. It should be a square. I think all of them are going to be squares, but just in case, we should have something like that, right? I should make my spacing consistent. You think that through? Yeah, that looks good. Then it is going to return false. Right, you've gone outside of the area. Actually, we don't need this to be a case here. What I can do instead, so I can put this here. Because this is not dependent on the direction. If it's gone outside the grid, it's gone outside the grid, you know. So the word doesn't matter. The grid does. The x and y do. The direction doesn't. Yeah. And then what I also need is if either of them are less than 0. But x is less than 0, or y is less than 0. There you go. That should work. So if it goes outside the grid, then it's just going to return false. So now what I can do is I can go back over here, reload. Compiles fine. That's interesting. Okay. Alright then. So what goes wrong? Surely it should hit that first case, right? No, I know why. This needs to be -1. We need to have yield -1 on these. No, the -1 needs to go there. Right, something like that. There we go. That works. And now we get false, right? But if we put the one with 0 again, still true. Fantastic. I feel like we should also check if you can reuse letters and such. So I'm just going to try and make my own little grid, which is going to be not obnoxious at all. It's going to be really small anyway. So we're going to have the grid star high star 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 star. Right, so it's a pretty much empty grid. I've just already put high in, and now we're trying to put high again. Just go with it, right? So let's start adding 0 0. We're going to add forward. Shouldn't work. Right. If you're adding, however, at 1 0, yeah. And then if you're adding at 1 0, say, and going, it's not back, it's just back. Yeah, that still works. Okay, and then let's say you're at 1 1. You're trying to add it up. False, yeah. 2 1, trying to add it up. True. And then let's just try a random one like 2 2 down. Oh yeah, no, that is correct. I meant to put 1 1. That's what I was thinking in my head. Yeah, that was. Yeah, it looks like this is working fine. I'm not thinking of any other edge cases. It looks like this is working good. So yeah, there we go. We've got a method to check if it's correct or not, at least. So let's go back over here. Now we can check if it's correct. Now what we do, if it is correct, we need to add it, and if it's not correct, we try again, basically, right? So add word takes the random things, takes the random direction, and then what we need is like an if, right? How do you do ifs again? Oh yeah, I never put on music either. Let's put on some music. This is what cropped up on the playlist, so sure. Do notation if. Okay, here we go. Right, so we'll have this here. That worked. No, it didn't. Oh, I knew it wouldn't work. Yeah, it complains if you use tabs for some reason, so I have to replace them every time. So we can have if something. Oh wait, no, I see. If check word, and we pass that do we actually need to split this? I don't think we do for now. Yeah, I think we'll write a separate function to actually add the word. So then we say if check word. Let's put this in brackets. We've got W. What else do we need? The grid, the position. Okay, grid. Rand 1, Rand 2. And Ori. Right? Then what? Okay, then I just put then. Do a bit of an indent. We'll just run add word. This is a function I'll make. Right. Right. Add it. Oh dear. And then we need an else, right? Oh, the else actually goes in the same thing, okay. Else. We just call add. Oh, add word is. Add word's already called this. Oh, we'll call this one add word dash then. Sure. Right, something like that. Something like this. Let's try that. See if it at least compiles. Reload. Of course it doesn't. Should be in a do block. It isn't a do block. What do you mean? Oh, what? Wait, why is there suddenly like no indent? Did I remove something? What did I do? What did I do? I have no idea what I did, to be honest. But yeah, okay, no indent. Okay, that had silliness in it, apparently. And we'll just move this like back here for now. Okay, that doesn't work. Oh yeah, because add word isn't defined. Okay. So what we're going to need to do is define add word. Add word dash, which takes a string and a list of strings and returns a list of strings, sorry. Right? This one we need to split it. Oh, you need we also need what's it? Position. And orientation. Right. We've got X, Y here, and then yeah, again we have like forward and stuff, and that could equal like whatever, right? But first we need a base case again, add word, where this is empty. We don't care what this is, or this is, or this is. Now we care what this is because this is what we return. Then you just say equals G, right? Then here, what we do is we do replace. Wait, yeah. Replace element with G, L, X and Y. How are you going to do this? I kind of want to replace the element and also then run the function again recursively. Do I need to do it with a do block, do you think? I'm not sure, to be honest. Oh no, I know what I need to do here. I just add word. Oh dear. With the string ls, then this is the new grid, right? And then we also give it xy, but we need to change them depending on the thing. So when we've got forward, you add 1 to x, right? This is what we're doing. This is how we do it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. And then once again, I'm just gonna there we go. Really not much point scoring just for that. Right, so then here again we need to deal with this. We've got -1, we've got -1, remove the +1, +1, remove that one, up, forward, like that, up, back, down, forward, and down, back. There we go. So that, I believe, will just return this, and that we really don't need that anymore, right? Okay. Let's see what this does. Compile? No, of course not. Nice. Ah, I think we need brackets around that. That didn't help. I was string with string. Expected an IO string, and we've got an IO string. What the hell? Okay, try this then. So if we say I just I know I did something. Yeah, I did that. Should be even in a do block. What? It isn't a do block. Huh? Oh, I see the problem. I put it in the wrong place. Oh, I see. Okay. Hey! It's not the same error anymore. Now that I've put it in the right place, let me just see if this this works. Whoa! Brackets? No, okay, that doesn't work. That's fine. We'll just do it like this. Right, so that's what I did. I just put grid is this and then return grid, right? I just did that, you know. Right, so then, what do we get? Now, Caused by a missing do. What? I'm thinking maybe these don't need to be indented as much. Which is what I thought to begin with, to be honest, but no, that didn't actually change anything, I think. Oh no, that is right. That's kind of weird. I thought it was still in a do though. I'm honestly not really sure. I'm just having a look at the thing. Oh wait, there's a tab somewhere. That's why. See, I said it always complains when we use tabs. Yeah, here we go. The stupid things. It's just got a bunch of tabs. So it's gonna work now, I bet. Oh no. You see, I'll remove this thing then. Possibly caused by a missing do. But the do is there. I mean, look, we've got the do, it's right here. What's wrong with this? Huh? What's your problem with my do? Maybe the then is meant to be in a different place. Okay, hang on, I'm just going to try doing this thing that this says. So we have the if, then an indent, then the then another indent, then the else. Okay, we're going to try this one. No, that didn't make any difference either. Okay, let me try this one then. No, same error. I know what the problem is. It still says there's a missing do. Yeah, again, I think I'll just end this for a second and go have a fiddle, because nothing really is happening right now. Alright, so I've had a fiddle with it. It sure took a while, I'll give you that. I was quite confused. In the end, I did actually put this let here and not here, which I believe I did ages ago, but it didn't work because there were various other errors, This, I took these off a couple of times, and perhaps they were off at the time. Also, there was a comma missing here, and also apparently I missed all these off the end of here, just randomly, although that was kind of unrelated. But yeah, there you go. A bunch of errors, bunch of stuff that needed fixing, basically. But as you can see over here, it now works. We add a word in and it puts it in the right place. It did one time put it in the place that it was already in, which I thought was quite funny. Coincidence, I guess. I'm pretty sure that's what it had done there. But yeah, it doesn't put it. It's never overwritten the word that's already there, and it looks like it's putting it in places that make sense, you know, that work. So yeah, I think it's good. As you can see, we get a couple of diagonal ones as well, so there's nothing wrong with that. It looks like it's working fine, which is epic. Now I just need to add all the words in, which should not be too difficult, to be fair, because I just realised, where is the create word search function? This one. Oh, it's at the top. Ah! I did the whole thing in this. Yeah, okay. Let me just move this, actually. There we go. I'll put it there. Then we've got create search, word search at the bottom. Yeah, there we go. So what I need to do now is actually add all the words, right? Actually, maybe I should do this in here. Maybe? What do you think? So we're taking... Actually, yeah, no, I won't do it in here because I'll probably make it recursive, just because, why not? Add words, plural, which takes a string of words, it's going to return, actually, another string of words, although slightly different format. So we're going to get, for word in words, it's going to run add word W, and then that's going to be the grid, right? Right? Yeah. So the grid needs to be, I need to make empty grid, which takes takes the same thing twice, so I need to find grid size. I'm going to call this size here, and then I'm going to write where size equals find grid size on Actually, you know what? I don't think this is the good way to do this. I don't think this is at all. I think this should take the grid. So then we'll make G the grid, and then we just put G there. But then, wait, no, the grid needs to be add words like that. I think something like that, maybe. Let's see what it comes up with. Add words as an IO string. Right, so this is going to need to return IO, which just messes everything up, really, doesn't it? Yeah, that messes everything up. Well, while we're looking at this, let's get the music going again. There we go. Okay, so what have we got here? String to IO string with IO string. I think this needs to be in the brackets, maybe? And then... oh. That didn't really help, huh? Yeah, I think this is kind of just a mess, really. It says it's expecting a string, even though it should be expecting an IO string. Oh wait, yeah, no, it should be oh dear. Oh wait, did I do these the other way around? Wait, hang on, it's meant to be returning. Oh dear. Let's make the base case first, actually, that would make sense. Right, if you've run out of string, then just return nothing, and otherwise return add words. And WSG, but then G needs to be add word G, right? Swapped them around, see if that helps. Now, couldn't match string with IO string. Oh yeah, because this is an IO string. Okay. First of all, let's just do this. Grid with word is that, and then let's do that. Let's see what that does. Why is there only 3? Shouldn't it be 4? I have no idea. Okay, sure. See what that says. Couldn't match IO string with string. Epic. Why not, huh? Do I need to do this again? Grid with words can be that. Oh dear. Try it like that. Hey, that did something. I do need the return on there. Aye, that actually worked. Okay, I'm gonna try doing this. Nice, didn't work. Lexical error in string code and literal. Oh, yeah, my bad. There you go. So, you've got high. You got high again, it added it in the same place, fantastic. We've got, yeah, we got that. That worked. Now add them in different places. We've got a second high now. But yeah, that's in the right place. Yes, it's adding all of them now. That works. That works nicely. Alright, yeah, nice. Nice. So now we need to make something that, well, this is create word search, right? So let's make an empty grid, right? Make an empty grid, yeah, okay. Make empty grid. Actually, let's just do it if we're gonna use do, let's do it properly and just abuse it as much as possible, right? So find grid size, words, and then what's this? I can't remember what it's called. Did I write it anywhere? It's like how compressed it is. What's the word? I've just forgotten how to speak English. Give me a sec. I want to put the right letter. Density, that's the word. D for density. Find grid size. String double. List of strings. List of doubles. Okay. So we let size equal that. Okay. Let empty grid equals make empty grid, which takes size twice, right? Which is really stupid, but that's just what I did. For some reason. I could quite easily I could just create another function that's exactly the same, but just runs that with the same thing. That would be like efficient. No, that's the point, it wouldn't be efficient. It would fix the whole thing where you have to pass the argument twice randomly, but no, I don't really care, so let's just keep it like that, you know? Because, yeah, it doesn't really matter. I would just have like make empty grid dash, you know? Actually, should I do that? You know what, why not? There's actually a lot of reasons why not. Mostly, why bother? Doesn't help me, but... Sure, I guess I'll just do that. We'll give it X. Make, damn, I keep pressing the wrong button. That's all it is, you know? That's the whole thing, right? And now we don't need to pass it twice. Wait, here. But like, it's a whole extra function just to remove that size once. Pretty sure that's the only place we call it as well. Yeah. So like, it doesn't really help, does it? But like, sure, I guess, why not? Let's just add some extra things in here, right? Yeah, something like that, right? It is a bit nicer spacing. So now we've got our empty grid, right? And then with the empty grid, we need to add the words to it, right? So, grid with words is add words, WS, empty grid. And then for now, return grid with words. See if that compiles, eh? No, of course it doesn't. Why would it compile? I know why it wouldn't compile. See, this is why there was no point doing this. Because then it's just giving myself extra errors. For no reason. Compile now? It actually does. Alright, let's do some testing then. Create words search. The words will have hi and fizz. Yeah, there's some great words. And we'll have 0.2 on the density. Do something. So this is a diagonal. That's another diagonal. This one that's another diagonal. They're all diagonally down. Okay. So now this one goes straight down. That one goes diagonally up to the left, and this one goes forward. You see, look, it's working fine. We're adding words onto the grid correctly and randomly, and I think that's probably the hardest bit. Took long enough though, didn't it? And to think I'd already done some of it, but like, well, okay, maybe only half an hour's worth, but still, I did some of it. When the audio killed itself, if you remember back to the start of the video, I did mention that. About the audio killing itself for the first half hour. It was fun. Yeah, that's good. So now what I need to do is make it so it adds the other, the other words in, right? But also, the difficulty with this is making sure that the other letters that are added in don't accidentally make up the words, right? If you've got a whole grid just with H and I, well, actually you're kind of stuck with just H and I, huh? You would need everything to be like one letter, right? As soon as you put the other letter in it. Yeah, it's a weird one. But yeah, if you would need to make it so that it can't just accidentally create the word again. And I'm not exactly sure how to do that. It's not as simple as just put random letters in the grid, you know? So yeah, I'll figure something out. There is also something else that I was thinking of adding that I kind of probably needed to add, and I was like, oh, I better write this down or I'll forget it. And then I didn't write it down, and now I've forgotten it. So that's great. Yeah. I'll have a think about it, and I'll probably add it at some point. What I'm going to do is I'm going to split this now. So I'll end this video, I guess, and then we'll do the second half of this one in another one, because we are basically halfway. Well, probably more than halfway, actually. We better be more than halfway. Like I said, I think this is the hard bit that we've done now, so that's good. But yeah, we'll end that one, and do stuff. Do stuff with it later, I guess. Yeah, the random words. I'll have a think about it. See what concepts I'll have a look at. Anyway, Bye.